speed. You need speed on the IELTS reading test. And if you're struggling to finish the IELTS reading test, you're not alone. But today, I'll show you a few tips and tricks on how to read faster, and we'll go through a practice example too. So why does it matter to read quickly on IELTS reading? Well, you have 3 long passages and 40 questions in only 60 minutes. That means you can't afford to read slowly. So the key is to read strategically, not just faster. One of the bigger mistakes is to try to read every single word of the passage. This can cause problems because most of us read every single word in our heads and we read them pretty slowly. The problem gets even worse when there are difficult, large words or words you don't know. And lastly, one of the bigger issues is not reading the question types before reading the passage. But there are plenty of techniques to help you get the information you need faster from the passage. Number 1, skim first, then read later. Before you read the full passage, make sure you read the heading, subheading, and the first sentence of each paragraph. That way, you get a good general idea about the passage and about each paragraph. This will save you a lot of time when you're looking for specific information. Number 2, scanning for keywords. Now, we say it all the time when studying for IELTS, but keywords will help you so much. Instead of reading every single word, train yourself to find just those keywords. And specifically, trying to find the keywords to help you answer the specific questions. And as a quick reminder with keywords, they are words that contain important information about the passage. A good rule of thumb is that keywords help to answer the who, what, when, where, why, and how about the passage. Number 3, don't get stuck on hard words. So if you see a word that you don't know or is very difficult, try not to worry. Usually with the IELTS test, you can infer meaning based on the context of the passage, which means you can figure out the meaning of a passage, of a paragraph, without knowing all of the big, unfamiliar, or complicated words. 4, always read the questions first. Always read the questions before the passage. This way, your brain knows what to look for while you're reading the passage. Especially for questions, it's good to underline the keywords in the question. This way, you already know what information, what kind of keywords to look for. Number 5, you could also try the chunking technique. Instead of reading the words one by one, you can read them in small little groups of words. This may be able to help you save time, as well as help with some of the understanding of the passage. Okay, let's try a quick practice example. I'm going to show you a paragraph, and I want you to take about 10 seconds to try to find the main idea of the paragraph. Then, I'll show you a practice question, and we'll see if you could figure out the answer. So, if you chose the second sentence as the topic sentence, you would be correct. The ability to concentrate for extended periods is essential for productivity and success. The first sentence is the lead-in to the paragraph. It doesn't tell us the full meaning of the paragraph, but sentence 2 does. Now, for the practice question, I want you to choose the best heading for this paragraph. And here you'll have 4 options to choose from. I'll give you 20 seconds. Good luck. Okay, if you chose sentence 2 as the correct heading, then you would be right. For this paragraph, we can safely eliminate a few of these heading options. Number 4, science behind sleep is not mentioned in this paragraph. Number 3 as well, the role of technology in learning, we don't mention learning in this paragraph. Now, while we do mention some of the negative effects of multitasking, this paragraph is more so talking about improving focus and the techniques to develop better focus for people. So, to wrap things up, the IELTS reading test can be very difficult, and you do have to move pretty quickly. But use some of these tips, and it should help you to read much faster. And if this helped, please like, subscribe, and follow for more IELTS content.